is Sauceygirlsradio. I am Shorty Nick.
And I am Alicia.
And today we have a returning guest, one of our all-time favorites. Evin Knots is in the building.
What up?
What's going on? We're going to go ahead and get into this interview. We have a great show lined up for today. Did you see our first show, the bloopers?
I didn't.
You
didn't?
I didn't. Why y'all mad at me? Y'all ain't send this to me.
Out the studio you go.
Right.
Kick him out. You gotta go.
I never been kicked out of the studio before.
First time for everything.
Hey, man.
Oh.
Y'all ain't send this to me. You know, if you send this to me, I would have.
Okay. We'll give you that. But I could have sworn I sent it to you.
We posted it. We reposted
That don't
it.
mean-
We ain't going. It's okay.
I'll be
We'll let you
sporadic
slide
on-
this time.
It's okay. We love you, so it's okay.
I'll be
But we got something good for you. You know, the last time we seen you was in June, quarantine.
Was
So
it?
we got a good lineup today. We got new games for you. We got some new questions, some topics. But let's jump into the current events. So, presidential election. We got Joseph Biden.
Joseph Biden. Y'all gotta remember the name.
Biden.
Joseph. It's Joseph.
Gangster
Joseph.
Joe.
Yes.
That's Gangster Joe, man.
Yes. Wait, why are we talking? I'm sorry. Did you guys see the Instagram post with the people when they made the song?
The couple.
Joe Biden.
Yeah, the Keith Sweat. You didn't see it?
You
probably
didn't see that?
That was
Oh,
trash.
I'm
You know,
gonna send it to you.
That was trash to me.
I'm gonna send it.
It was
to
trash?
I don't like that parody stuff, like that stuff off of major events. I thought it was kind of cliche. It was.
Bad.
I guess it was slightly innovative. I just didn't like it.
I loved it. I played it over and over. I sent it out to.
You sent it to me.
I did. So I'm Joe Biden, but okay. We're just gonna talk about that because he jumped right in and said he wants to shut everything down for 4 to 6 weeks. And the reason why he said that is because of what happened in Canada. Canada shut everything down and the cases are low.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And then they were paying people. So what is your take about that? Because I feel like now Chicago's finna be shut down on Monday.
People in Canada are smarter. Like, what you mean?
I agree.
Like, Americans are just like, I don't know. Like, it's questionable at this point. You see people doing stuff that's like really high risk, and it's like, okay, I get like you. So, I like how I feel is if you do things that where you have to move and navigate to make the things you do on a regular to eat happen, like it makes sense. But some people are just like
Going overboard. Doing
a
too
little
much.
crossing
Yeah.
the line a little bit.
Definitely.
And whether you believe it 100% or not, like you see, it's something, going on that we don't have all the information for. So I think either way, like I approach it with caution. I don't just I'm not like in a bunker, but
That
Yes.
takes me to the vaccine too, though, because
we're not doing that.
exactly. I knew you would be. I knew you
Yes.
was gonna be
We
one of
don't do that.
those.
I don't even get a flu. I ain't got.
I
a flu
don't even get the flu
I ain't get a flu
shot.
shot in 10
So,
years.
I
I'm
was
not
forced
doing
to
that.
get my
I'm
flu
not
shot.
doing that.
I was forced.
So you got
Nah,
the flu
'cause
shot?
I did, yeah.
It's this
I
video
haven't.
one time. This chick got this flu shot, and when she
Oh,
walked
God.
forward, her feet were inclining,
I don't want to hear it.
Really?
and she
I
only
wanna
could walk
know.
regular backwards. It's on.
Wait,
I
I did
never
see
seen
that.
that.
I've seen
that's
that
after she got
thing.
the shot.
Wow, I didn't
saw
see
that.
that.
I saw
You
that
must have got a
America.
bad batch.
I never took the flu
It
shot.
shouldn't be
I
one
probably-
bad batch. Like all the bread y'all put in the modern medicine, like it shouldn't be
No.
a bad batch. Like,
And then
what?
it came up with it so quick, so it's like, what the heck is that from? Like, I haven't took the flu shot since I was probably like a kid, so I haven't done it my whole adult life. Don't give it to my kids. No.
I just don't think it's excusable. People that smoke talk about you. Sometimes people have a bad trip or something.
That's true.
I never have, and they don't have any of the modern technology. So a modern medicine that has all of that bread to put into it shouldn't have any defects. Like if I'm input something like you injecting in my body.
Okay, so you have a son though. You have kids, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
One.
you have
I'll
one.
put an S
Everything.
on
This is all new
One.
to me. Who
Unless
are
I
you?
knew.
Right.
What's going on?
Unless I knew I had.
Oh, my bad. Did I put it out there?
Wait, what?
I'm sorry.
Nah.
No, the reason why I said it is because school age kids. What if they make that mandatory for school age kids and you as well because of your job? What
It's
if they
kinda-
make it mandatory that our kids have to get vaccinated? Because they have to have shots, they have to have this, they have to have that. So what are we supposed to do as parents and as, you work at the school?
I have my stance on
What
it.
do we supposed to do?
I don't know, because when they say, like, we'll make you do it, I don't really know what make means yet, because we haven't seen it. Like,
You can't go to school. Did you see that interview with a girl at Northwestern where she was a college student and every college student that attended Northwestern had to have the vaccination?
and if you don't take it, you can't go to school.
Nope.
I
What
feel
is-
like every time
what
they
is-
do it, there's loopholes to it. It's like I can, but I can't. Like on paper, I probably can't. But
And
I'm
then
finna
her
be in that
mother
bitch.
tried to fight it because her mother was a lawyer, everything. she ended up at the end of the day, she was against it. She had to take it.
Well, I would beg to inquire, like, what does school really teach you anyway? That's
views.
that valuable in life. Like, you know.
I'll take up a trade.
I mean, if you look
trades making more money though.
If you look at the core studies, like when's the last time you used algebra, math, anything? When the last time you used biology, chemistry?
Don't know.
Physics?
Never.
Nah.
No, not
Political
really.
science? Psychology?
No,
nothing recently.
You use that day-to-day life on people, but you don't use it in
a
job.
You pick up innately anyway, like how people's psyche works and how they.
So what you trying to say? We don't need school?
You don't. Like
that's what I was like. That's what it sounds like.
I went to school. I went to school.
So wait, do you need common sense though? You have to have common sense because everybody that go to school that's smart doesn't have common sense.
But school don't give you common sense.
It
like
doesn't.
It's one of those things you either get it or you don't. You either have it or you don't. Like
yeah, a lot of people don't.
Okay, that's cool. That's the one current event that we're talking about, the presidential election, because we did touch on it the last time we did our show. So Joe Biden won.
Joseph Biden.
Thanks to Joe.
Did you vote?
I did vote.
Okay, I thought you was gonna be. I knew you was gonna be one of the
vote.
ones.
I voted early, like before the crowd.
Oh, you did? How was that?
I did
She
too.
voted early.
I waited like an hour.
Mm-hmm.
But while I went, like they let you wait in the car because I'm like, I'm not finna stand amongst these
people,
what? All these people.
What you gonna call them?
What you mean?
These
I was
what?
gonna say these what?
Right.
People. What you mean?
Never know.
Okay.
It's people.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
I was skeptical about the whole early voting. I did it on the 7th.
Why were you skeptical?
Because I just didn't trust it.
Why?
Because it was just like, the votes didn't count, this and that. I never voted early. I always voted on the day that I was supposed to vote. Ever since I started.
The only thing I was skeptical about was people that were doing the mail-in votes, because that was new to me. The
Yeah.
early voting, though, the last time I voted for Obama, the last time you could vote for Obama, we all went early, and I remember it was long lines, all that stuff like that. But that mail shit, I ain't even been getting all my mail. I just got a doctor bill from May.
Uh-oh.
That first Obama election in 2008, it was my first semester of my senior year.
And where'd you go?
High school. I was at HF.
Wait, when Obama won the first time?
No, I'm talking about, I was still in high school. The second time he went, I was at Howard.
Wait a minute, so the first time, how
I was
old
in
are
high
you?
school. I'm 29.
Oh, okay, because my first year I was a freshman in college.
See.
So you was a senior in high school.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying. I was a senior in high school.
You think you know somebody because they done been on the show before.
And the second time, I had to come home to vote for him because I never was a resident of the District of Columbia, Maryland, any of that. Like my IDs was always
Chicago,
Illinois, whatever.
Okay.
However you want to put it. So I came home to vote early.
Dope.
For Obama the second time. They came
Love
back.
to hear it.
Yep.
History. That's history.
That is history. And it's also history in the making, too, with Kamala being the first black woman as a vice president.
She went to
Howard. Then she went to Howard. So
Yes.
that's a solution to
the whole
you.
team is going crazy.
Yes, that is big ups. That's a big plus one HBCU school that she is from. So, yeah, that's definitely mad love and a black woman. So that
Howard making waves. And we got we got the number one basketball recruit.
Definitely. I may
from
have
high
to send
school.
my son there.
Committed.
Hello.
Ooh.
But
Yes.
let's go ahead. We did the current events. Let's talk about some entertainment before we jump into the interview with Evin Knots. Of course, everybody knows what happened with King Von. Shout out to Chicago. We're from Chicago here at Sauceygirlsradio. We're just going to touch a little bit about that, and then we're going to jump into the interview with Evin Knots. So, King Von, he was in Atlanta. I'm going to be real with y'all. I really didn't know who he was.
Mm-hmm.
But I just kept seeing it on social media. And they was like, oh, he with Lil Durk.
Yeah,
I know who Lil Durk
that's
is,
his
of
main
course. I know Lil
homie.
Durk.
Mm-hmm.
And so, they say he was down in Atlanta. But what really got me to know who he was the conversation that T.I. put out online when he was saying, keep your beef in your city. As a rapper, how did you take that?
Man, I have to reserve comment because I feel like that was just like a.
Did you feel like it was like a shot, or was it like a message, or was it like, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes I feel like T.I. be putting stuff out there, and it really don't mean that, but he put it out there.
He don't really think before he speaks.
Exactly.
I thought it came across a little insensitive because, like beef is such a general term, especially when you from a city.
He
like,
said beefs.
When you
beef
from
is already plural.
When you from a city like Chicago, like okay, we see the city you from. We see what they did when the dude wasn't doing nothing with throwing his hands, really. So don't talk to me about like different levels of beef. Like the dude from my city, that's the Chirac. Like he threw hands, he ain't put no.
Right.
And did you see that video though?
Yeah,
he
I
was
don't
fighting.
even-
When they was
I don't-
fighting, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was. They
I
was
don't
really
wanna talk
fighting.
about that, but
Yeah.
that's I got
Yeah.
different, we
Right,
got
right,
different
right,
opinions
yeah.
about seeing that,
Feel
but
you.
Yeah.
about what
definitely
went on. But
understand
like,
that.
I just thought it was a little insensitive. That's all. Like,
Okay. Because he later
Post
then
and delete.
posted and deleted.
That's when
so,
they know they wrong.
Yeah.
I would too. If I wasn't from Chicago and I said like something that the city took as insensitive and they fired back, I
Because
probably
you know
recant
Chicago,
that statement too.
we from a city where we don't play. You know, Atlanta is Atlanta, but
They play down there.
they play. We don't play. He was throwing hands, but we also want to touch on, which is another
Rest in
peace,
peace, though, for
King
sure, man. He
Von.
was here to wave. He was a talented young
And he
dude.
has what it is.
Too young.
3 CDs enough
And
that
his
he
kids,
has to put out.
that's the worst part, the kids.
Definitely. So shout out to him. But also what was so insensitive is that his autopsy
Photo
photos
was leaked.
So my thing is like the sister and the mother said, you know, the worker should have been fired, period. I agree with that because that is just that's too insensitive. Just for some clout to get some money. Of course you're gonna get some money off of that, but that's private. That's personal. That right there is just
That's illegal.
That's
Petty.
cruel.
Petty. That's the P that you thought. It's petty.
It definitely is petty.
They don't get no love. That's it.
But that's definitely we gonna shout out to King Von and his family.
Rest in peace,
We're
King
definitely you guys are in our prayers.
It's a real nigga.
Yes. So let's jump into this interview. Returning to Saucy Girls Radio. What's up? The last time we talked to you, what's new? We had our Zoom interview in June. So
Yeah.
It seems so long ago, right?
I know.
Because people done, did a little few performances, little new
Yes, we
drop
gonna
some
talk
new
about
heat.
that, you know?
What's up?
New songs?
Yeah, we went. The performance was in Jersey. That was my homie. His artist name is Train. But I know him personally. His Paul. He's one of my son's godfathers. But he put together like a little joint in Jersey. He was just like, yeah, they want me to do like an hour and a half. And I don't have an hour and a half, so y'all come out and y'all rock with me.
Okay.
And I was like, okay. I didn't know what to expect because traveling out there and being like performing the way we did was like on the middle of the street because they had to keep it safe. So it's a bunch of bars around. It's people sitting.
Yeah, I was wondering how were you received when you went out there with your music
You know,
and everything.
for people of the other complexion, like they received me pretty well. Like it was pretty.
Okay.
It was decent. Like I didn't know because I was looking around like, oh man, because the dude with the guitar played first and they settled in. Like it was music they were comfortable with. And I remember I looked at Paul and I was like, man, I don't think they gonna be ready for like what I'm about to do.
Wow.
He was like, probably not, but like just do it. Like,
Yeah,
you out here
hell
now, just do
yeah.
it. So I did it, but people were like, they were liking it. They were coming. They were like, man, that was like,
It was
you got to come back.
It was
It was
definitely
cool.
nice.
It was cool.
definitely nice.
Hell yeah.
So you did like that performance. What was the because we see you do have a new fan page since the last time we talked.
Do I?
Yeah. You don't?
I didn't know if it was that new. I didn't.
Are we being biased?
I don't
well,
keep
since
time.
the last time we talked, did he? I don't think you mentioned it.
We
last
didn't
might
know
have- it
about
might
the
have-
Evin Knots fan page.
It might have
When
not
we
been.
talked.
It might have not been that. Yeah.
It wasn't. But how did they receive that? Your fans? Seeing you perform during the COVID and
Well, it was interesting because people like the people I would have like that I really want to see me perform live that never have because the different roller coaster I went through with like finding out how to become an independent artist and be successful. Wouldn't have been able to pull up. Like a lot of them have kids now. They couldn't risk coming out to a show. But then there's some people that came from that's Jersey, and there's some people that drove from New York, which was a good 2 hours. There's some people that came from Philly. Like some people came from Richmond and VA. Like some people came from DC.
Yeah,
And that's a little drive, like a 3-4 hour drive, just to rock
that's
for
in the
like
same area.
20, 30 minutes, and then we drank a little bit, we parlayed, and then people dipped because there wasn't really anywhere to go because, we on the pandemic. So people, I think they received it like, a lot of people wanted to see the video because they were like, we didn't get a chance to see it. A lot of people just wanted me to like go live during it, but I did not. Like I wanted, like one of my guys had my phone was recording the whole thing, but people like just were interested to see. Because when I dropped Skyline, they were like, well, you're not going to be able to do videos. You're not going to be able to perform like that because everything is shut down. So that kind of got me thinking, like, man, like, what blocks in Chicago can, like, can we go rent out a block for, like, 4 hours and do a show similar to that where we dictate the terms because we...
Oh, that'd be dope.
Yeah.
That'll definitely
Is that
be
in the
dope.
works? Is that something you just now thinking about? Because, yeah, we'll definitely want to push for that. That sounds really cool.
We got concrete
even though
studios
it's
in the
cold,
building. We can definitely
It's
shout
cold.
that out and
It's
get
cold.
you doing it.
It's cold now, but I want to see like what's really gonna happen with this virus going into the new year.
Yeah.
Because I'm not gonna approach 2021 the same as 2020. I
Definitely.
get much more aggressive in an innovative way because I'm like, okay, I see. Like we started in March, and I thought I was gonna end in September, and here we are.
We were
rolling
talking
into
about
the
that. I
year.
watched the
But-
show back, and we were talking about our barbecue in August. Here we are, November.
And it never happened.
Couldn't do it.
Ain't no ribs been cooked, no nothing, man.
Nothing.
Right,
We were supposed to have
to-
our 1 year anniversary.
Yeah.
And we couldn't do that. So it's just like, but we did start back up, regardless of all the obstacles that we had to, jump through. We did start back up. Shout out to Eric with a K. We in a new studio.
Feature Farm Studio.
Yes, we are definitely back. We got you back in
How
the
did this
studio.
situation happen? What made y'all just say we gonna get back going? And
It's a little, honestly, if we really was going to get into why it's like this.
We heard a lot of people.
Yeah,
deep.
yeah.
It's deep,
It's
man.
more of
Yeah.
a, it wasn't nothing with us, none of our guests,
Yeah.
nothing with the show. It was more of a, more of the setting, the place, the time, and everything. You
call
you
it
want to.
logistics. That's
Yeah,
just
legit.
some of the
There you go.
logistics.
Thank you, Howard.
There
That's
you
it.
go,
That's
Howard.
it.
That's the Howard.
That's
Yes.
it, logistics.
it.
We leave
But-
it there.
The logistics.
We had to do our own. We had to step out and do our own.
That's
and
how you
show
should.
people
That's the Nipsey way.
we ain't going nowhere.
That's
The
Nipsey
hustle
way.
don't stop. The marathon continues.
Woo.
Absolutely.
And here we are.
Absolutely.
You see what we doing, and this is what we doing. So here we are. So we gonna keep going to this interview because we got some games. We got
Yes, we're going to get to the game after the interview.
Yes, Sauceygirlsradio has a new game that we are incorporating. So let's talk about the free. What is it? The
Free game.
post.
What
What's up
happened?
with
I was
that?
looking for the free game post. What's up, man? You stopped? What's up? The people want to know.
I don't know. Like I thought it was effective, but the entertainment industry in general isn't really favorable for an independent artist that wants to own everything, like his image, his brand, anything like that. Like it's just not like somebody wants to insert themselves, like to be able to make certain moves. I learned a lot. Like when I thought like you could just have that overnight success, and I learned you can, but it comes with like a string. Like, are you finna bend over the rest of your career? Or you gonna like take charge and be a man like for your legacy? And I think that even on there, like the way I was trying to push it and promote it, like the different things with sponsorships, I just felt it was
It's all
funny.
you.
Like I didn't cuss in none of them free game posts. Well, it's one of them I think I cussed in, but I didn't cuss in any of them. When I tried to promote them, they were like, no, because it violates the policy of what we're talking about. And like some of them, I would talk about things that were like just, stereotypical, just real stuff. And I was confused at how that happened, but like I posted music that, the goody two shoes would look at it like, man, it's a degrading set of lyrics, but like it was no issue in getting it promoted, spending money. So it's like we talked about that one time where like, I couldn't cuss in a post, but like,
right when you first came into the studio.
but like a stripper could like be full blast on IG. Like they know what they're doing with the algorithm and how they move. So I just was like, man, let me find a different channel. So like I'm actually YouTube. Well, I'm about to get a podcast going. Like my own
Definitely. That's what I was thinking was going to happen
Yeah.
with that. And so no regrets as far as being an
I literally got my equipment yesterday in the mail.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
just setting
dope.
up-
That's
setting up,
dope.
the
Yes.
backdrop,
No regrets.
You gonna get it right.
So you know who your first guest should be?
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah, too.
Yes, I'm just
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah,
Why
we
not?
Why, who else would be
I
better
ain't
than
say
us?
no. I just said,
Who else would be better than us?
I don't know. I don't want y'all to, I'm just getting started. Like I'm not experienced.
That's
I don't want y'all
Let- we'll help you. This is what we here for. This is what we here for. So let's jump into B4 because we got some saucy stuff we gonna get into. This change.org.
That's the
Your change.org petition. I wanted to bring that up because you
Okay.
inspired me to create the change.org for my cousin
Rest
and
in peace.
everything. Yes.
Chancellor.
Shout out to my cousin, Karanisha, and my cousin Kawan, rest in peace. We still have the change.org going on. So with your change.org and the movement that you were trying to do was very important. So can you speak a little bit about that? Speak a little bit about how did you decide about doing that and how's it going now?
Yeah, like being a young black man in America who's looked at, perceived a certain way. You know, you fit a stereotype. I'm an
Absolutely.
individual that's fully tattooed, like fully sleeved. Like I just get looked at a certain way, but like I try to be like literally the best human I could be. Like until granted otherwise, like yeah, you get in situations where you go out of character daily, weekly, whatever. But it just was like, like I've been mistreated by police before. Like I got they beat me up before.
It
Like
happens.
let's be up before. Like tasered, like
Wow.
pistol whip, like messed up by police before. So I understand like what it's like to be a black man and deal with that struggle. And I think that I just felt like, man, like they're so disorganized. Like when people discount the Black Lives Matter movement, it's because really they have a misunderstanding. And a lot of the stuff I read is just inaccurate in terms of like the actual objective that we're trying to achieve. Really, it's just like that. It's like that stepson feeling. Like when you come into if you're a foster child and you
New
came into
relationship,
a family of 6 siblings and they blood siblings and you that 7th child and you just never get attention.
Or that middle child syndrome.
But you in the house to an extent, like yeah, you can eat, you can shower, you can do all this, but like you can't like
I like that breakdown.
you don't get no gifts on Christmas. Like you don't get to do this, you don't get to do that, and it's like, man, I'm right here. Like you can't see me. You can't see me. So it's like one of those, like, man, you can't see me. Or you see me so clear because my skin black. Like, you either don't see me or you see me a little too well.
Too much.
Or what you think is too well.
What you think is too much.
And I'm like, man, like, it's just, you see that every day. And I'm like, what y'all want? Like, what y'all want us to do? What y'all want us to do? And a lot of the times you hear these situations go bad because they feel like somebody reaching for something or something like that. But it's like, even if they don't have something, if they did, like, why wouldn't? Like, why wouldn't you? When you leave a house, automatically, like, I don't know. Like, I know a lot of statistics in terms of death rates and based on race, but I really wonder, like, the minute you step out your house, that's the one time you pull them irrelevant subjects we talked about from high school. You pull out calculus. When you step out your house, let's calculate if you go on this path and blah, blah, blah as a black man. Like, what's your risk versus a white man when you step out the house? And then tell me,
what's your risk of getting pulled over?
And then tell me why I sound hurt or angry in this petition I'm writing. You know, it's just like, don't ask me.
Dear Supremacy, tell us about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just wrote that. That was just that sentiment.
Yeah.
Like, I wanted to talk about
that
it.
Motivation.
I wanted to get that motivational side and like a little bit of that dangerous side. Like you know, if y'all take it up there, like it's when the whole thing with the election happened and like all these supremacy groups that
The
and
good,
I mean,
what is it, the Good Boys?
Proud
Which is
Boys.
also
The good old boys.
And that's the KKK, right?
Yes.
That's the,
yes.
basically.
Supremacy is
The
all the
modern
same.
day KKK.
It's
the Proud
It all
Boys.
stems of the Aryan Nation, right? So, but y'all getting on live talking about like we coming for y'all. It's up there. Well, I immediately when I hear a threat to me, like I think about my son, and I'm like, well,
How old's your son? I'm
he
sorry.
2.
2? Oh, okay.
So I'm like, y'all finna come for us? Like, nah,
Not today.
nah,
It's not gonna happen.
nah,
Not today.
because now we're educated on things that they didn't teach us in school. Like, what do you have the rights? Like, yo, too many black people don't know about Miranda rights. Too many black people really don't know about the Constitution and the Second Amendment. Like, well, you have the right to bear arms, like, and protect yourself and your family. They've been knowing that for a long time. And that's why, like, when all these drastic killings we saw happen, and they made up stories, and 10 people said, well, these two black dudes jumped on them, so we had to shoot them. Because they was really just following what the Constitution laid out.
So if they say that, then
The Constitution is set up, it allows you to break laws until you're a black man or black woman.
But see, that's the crazy thing about it. When we're taught the Constitution in school, you just taught to pass it. You're not taught to understand it.
Yeah, but
you
when
know
you really
what I'm
read it,
saying?
it's like, man, this don't work.
what
As
does
a
this
black
mean?
man
You're
or
not
Hispanic man,
understanding.
Hispanic woman, black woman, it doesn't work. It's not tailored to you.
If you, like you said,
Unless you know how to manipulate it, yeah. You know how to
now
flip
you
that.
know. So
How do y'all feel about people who try to discount this accomplishment, try to downplay the fact that Joe Biden and Kamala Harris won?
I just feel like they
you've heard it though, right? How people try to say, oh, well, she this, she that. Like, Fuck all
she's
that.
a prosecutor that took
She gonna send
everybody
all y'all to jail.
all
Bitch,
this,
stay out of
all
jail
that.
then. Guess what?
Hey, but at the end of the day, she had a job to do.
Okay.
So if you're in a state's attorney or prosecution, not prostitute, guys.
These are politicians before anything.
You have to do your job.
You know?
I said prostitution.
Yeah, I heard.
Prosecution. You have to do your job. Come on.
That's who though.
You're not a prostitute. But no, you have to do your job.
Circle of life. I wouldn't say that. I'm not gonna sit here and say that I could chastise people that don't vote. Like,
not that they didn't vote, that talk shit after they
voted.
They trying to say dumb shit. Like, really, like, oh, y'all supporting her, and she got a white man, which I found out think he's Jewish, which is still white. You know, okay, cool. Who gives a fuck?
Jewish people.
Because voting is a right.
They're necessary. They necessary.
Because voting is a right, and if you exercise the right not to, it's cool. But I think there's certain things you are not eligible to say after the fact if you didn't exercise the right. That's just how I kind of always felt.
Okay. All right. So the next thing we're gonna get into is the COVID, and then after that we're gonna go on break. So the COVID-19,
y'all. So let me just tell y'all, first of all, I've been out of work all week. I don't even know if Nikki knows this, but we had a scare at my job. It had nothing to do with me, but yeah, like I've been saying, I work in daycare, and I've been saying we should shut down because if y'all got people not eating in the restaurants, the little stuff that people are doing, y'all trying to take away, but y'all want me to come to work with the kids, it's hard to tell a 5-year-old to social distance or wear your mask, do this, do that. So anyways, like I said, we have this stay-at-home order coming in, and I'll be outside.
Yes.
Nikki, you know I'll be outside. I'll be kicking it, but I haven't been out of town. And I feel like I've getting tested. This is my 4th COVID test I've had last week. I'll say that. And you know, I don't have it. I'm pretty sure. I know I don't have it. All that stuff like that.
I had 3 tests.
Okay.
But I stay in the house, so I'm going
to exactly. Even me going out though, I feel like social distancing, wearing your mask, that stuff helps. But at this point, with the stay-at-home shit, go ahead. Who gives a fuck? Let's do it. Because anybody got no for real.
To stay at home.
We have to. We have to. That's the only way. That's the only way to maybe flatten the curve if you want to say that. But at the same time, I feel like that's the only way to do it.
I think people should stay at home. I'm sorry. I think that people should stay at home. People should stay out the way because all these social gatherings, all these parties.
Thanksgiving, they say cancel it.
Thanksgiving is canceled. Christmas is canceled. We might as well hurry up, bring in 2021 and get the fucking new year going because right now, this shit is fucked up.
Right.
It is fucked up. It is fucked up. So I just feel like right now, stay-at-home order is
good idea.
Definitely a good idea. But right now, we're going to take a short intermission, and then we will be back with Evin Knots, and we're going to play our games. Okay. The new game we got is called No Cap. So when we come back, ain't nobody capping. Sauceygirlsradio. All right, we're back. Now we're about to play the new game that we have on Sauceygirlsradio, which is called No Cap. So, the rules of the game will be, Alicia's going to tell the rules of the game and explain and let everybody know what's going on.
Okay, so we have this lovely hat provided by Saucy Girl Nikki. And inside the hat, we have a series of questions for our guests to pull from. So, he's going to pull one, and all of us must answer truthfully.
No cap.
No cap.
So, Evin, pull.
Pass it over to my mans.
Wait, let's shuffle.
Get a good one. And we all are going to answer.
Okay, come on, let's go. Pull it.
We going to go with this one.
Wait, you got 2. Pull 1. Only 1.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord.
You read it.
Okay, you read it. What does it say?
Worst way you cheated or been cheated on.
Worst way?
You cheated or been cheated on.
Oh.
Let's hear it, Evin. Lay it on us.
Yes. You're the guest. You go first. Come on. No cap.
So he said, what is the worst way you've been cheated on or cheated on somebody? Like, the worst thing you've done to cheat. You know what I mean. I ain't finna do that.
Yeah.
No,
the worst thing that you did that you cheated on your girl, or the worst way that your girl cheated on you.
Period.
No cap.
Man. I said, yeah, okay. When I was like a little younger, when I was working for Target. This was like 2015.
Okay.
2016. I used to travel for the job, and it was this chick that I was on the side that I was messing with, and
Flew out.
no, I flew out there, but I said that I
Ooh.
was traveling for
The
work
job.
though, yeah, for a week. But I was out there.
Okay, so that's your worst way?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the only time I cheated in a relationship. At that
Okay.
time.
Okay. So, are we going down the line?
Down the line, yeah. We ain't skipping over.
Okay. So the worst way that I've been cheated on is, I'll say, a cellular device. Porno. Pass.
Wait, so now there's a pass in the game? If there's a pass, I want to pass too. I ain't know.
I'm telling you, that's the worst way. Like, someone cheated on me was
In their cell phone? Oh,
yeah,
with the porn.
with the
Oh,
porn.
wow.
So
Damn.
yeah, that was a pass. You know.
Okay.
I think no, because if you get a visual of something, you know, I think that's the worst way. If you have to see your partner doing something else, that's the worst way. You know. I think
Oh, like that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think that's the worst way. I think that was the worst I've ever experienced.
Okay.
That's why I
me?
said pass.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like, let's see. Do I want to do him or me? Who's worse?
Uh-oh.
I'll just say I don't really feel like I do any wrong. So,
Okay.
but the worst thing, and my background, he wasn't already shit anyway. So whatever.
Okay.
But you know how you'll go out with somebody, then you go out with somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's it. I had like a double date within a double date.
I get what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? Just nothing. That's light. That's light. I ain't really do that one how I wanted to do it, but
2 times.
that's enough information.
Okay. Next, come on. No cap. Get a good one, Evin. Now you ain't being fun.
Just in the game.
What kind of porn turns you on?
Ooh, come on. I'm ready for man.
I know.
Come on.
Lesbians.
Lesbians? Okay. Midget porn.
Hold on, wait. Back to you. Elaborate. What?
I love midget porn.
I feel like you've mentioned that before,
told
but
you, like,
so both of them be midgets.
I would love to see like a midget fuck a regular person, or 2 midgets fuck 2 midgets. Like, I love midget porn. Like,
Yes,
midget porn turns me on. I'm sorry, no cap. I love midget porn. And anybody that knows me, they know that shit turns me on. Sorry.
Wow. So do they like throw each other, like do?
See,
other
I
shit?
would, cause I would be so intrigued to see like, how do they, do it, and how does
I'm a
their
little
body parts look,
interested now too.
Yeah.
I want to kind of,
Yeah.
cause I don't. That's not my go-to. That's not my go-to. But I could, I mean, midgets be thick as hell.
They do.
Don't they, Evan?
Midgets be thick
know.
as hell.
You don't know.
You never watched midget porn?
Never. Ever.
Man.
You ain't gotta watch it to know they be thick as hell.
They be thick as
I'm
hell.
regular, pretty much. Ebony lesbians. It's my go-to.
No, that's good.
One more, Evan. Pick one more good one. It's the third
Let's go. One more. Let's do a good one.
And you say that every time, like y'all
Come
put
on.
them in here. So if I pick one up that's not good, like I didn't make them.
Uh-oh. What he picking out, Evan?
They say,
What's this?
you prefer to give or receive?
Ooh.
Give.
Why?
Elaborate.
Exactly.
We want to know. Saucy girls need the sauce.
The girl coming in your mouth, fine. That shit fine.
Excuse me?
What?
What did we say?
Into the mic?
One more time.
A woman coming into your mouth is fun. As a man,
Oh, shout out to Evin Knots.
it's fun. It's like a
It's a pleasure to you?
yeah.
Okay, that's saucy.
It's nutritious.
See,
It's
I'm
good
not
for
gonna
you.
say that. I'm a wholesome girl, because I was finna say something.
Stop.
Okay, so, yeah.
What was the question?
But I love the receipt. Don't get it wrong.
I'll give it.
You
Just
love
say
the
shit.
receipt. Okay,
Yeah.
so are you a receiver or a giver? That's the question.
More.
Huh? More. Yeah, more. Okay, yeah. Elaborate more.
I don't know, cause sometimes like I be on that like, let's say we was kicking it, we went downtown and we get in the car to go to the next spot. I might just be like, let me eat your shit right here in the back seat real quick. I don't know.
Hello,
And
911?
And it's certain chicks that be like,
Did we say in the back seat?
it's certain chicks when you be driving.
Front
like,
seat?
Let me do this. Like it's just.
No, what now?
It should be competitive. That's
the front seat?
That's when it's fun. Yeah.
Oh, I've never experienced that. Okay.
Some of your to-do list.
Okay, check.
Bucket list.
Bucket list?
I thought we was playing no cap, but I guess
No
not.
cap.
We
Yeah,
No cap.
Yes.
I guess I'm the only one playing.
Oh, no, it's Nikki's turn, so give her a receipt.
My turn. Oh, give a
I guess-
receipt. Both.
It's the
Elaborate.
same answer.
No
Like,
cap. I like to give and receive. If we can do it at the same time, I'm down with that.
Makes sense.
It's the same answer. It's
I'm
just a
down
little more
with
simplistic.
I mean, I like to give. I like to see a man come. I like to see a man.
On camera.
You know,
In the
hunches-
phone.
No, I don't like to see that shit.
Oh, you don't like it when they do it on the top of the
Oh, when they jag off.
No, never mind.
Oh, okay, no. No, I'm just saying. I like to see when a man come. Like, they hunch back and they come
They
before you come.
do
Yeah,
all that?
I like to see. Oh, I can't wait. What the fuck? Yeah, I like to see that.
That's what you meant.
Yeah, I do. I like to see that. So I would say, give.
Dope. I would say probably give because the amount of good shit that I've
I
received,
feel the same
it
way.
ain't like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't up to par with the shit that I done gave. So
feel
I'd
the-
rather
I feel the
fuck
same way.
around and give you the best than get
Some whack
mediocre
ass
shit.
I
So,
will agree.
I feel
yeah.
the same way. That's why I said.
Because
That's why I said.
I
Good.
get your shit out the way.
Right, because I know what
You
I'm
know?
finna do to you real quick.
I'm But you know, it is what it is. So okay, for just because you're an old guest and you've been here so many times, we just gonna one more time.
One more.
Last round. Let's go.
One
Let's
more?
go.
All right.
One more.
This
one
is
more
so
for the
fun. Hope you like the new game, Evan.
Dude, I don't mind that.
go. Let's go for
Nah,
the
I
last
can't.
round.
You gotta skip that.
Oh God, let's see what it's
Okay.
doing.
What? No!
But you already
No,
said.
no,
You
no, no,
already
no, no,
said.
no.
You already said.
No cap.
You
No
already
cap.
said.
No cap. You gotta answer it.
I can't even ask that.
Okay, well, you want to give him a
I can't.
pass,
No,
but
no.
we're gonna say what
You
it
gotta
was,
pass.
Nikki.
But I'll tell him later.
Okay, I'll
Say what
later.
you want her to do.
We'll tell him later.
Okay.
You'll tell me later. Okay.
Oh no! If I flip it like that, it's a no-brainer though. Like that's not even a question.
Okay.
But how would you? That takes us into another subject.
Like,
Okay.
She better not
Why would
spit,
you? Why
like-
would you? What
You
makes
said
you
she better
think?
not spit.
Why would
Okay,
it? Why
wait,
would
wait.
it be like that though? Why do somebody got to swallow your nut?
Ooh.
Why?
She already told the answer. Why?
Because when the chick come in my mouth, I don't go run into the toilet.
So your answer for that? Why you couldn't answer?
Because it's
it,
not.
though?
That's you know. I
He,
answer
I
that.
get what he's saying.
You know
Because the way
how
it's
I-
worded, it
Yeah.
sounds
You know
like.
Okay, so do
You
one
know.
more.
You
Do one
know
more.
how I
That's a
am.
lady.
All right,
You
one
know
more.
how I am.
One more.
What
You
is
like
it?
sexting?
Texting.
Love it. Love sexting.
Yeah, it's a good little.
You went out of turn.
It's a good little build up. That must be her thing. She was
Right,
like,
she's like, yep, that's me.
Right.
Right, I do it. You know,
Love it. So much fun.
Nah, yeah, it's
It's a good tea.
If it's done right, sometimes people,
Overdo
overdo
it.
it a little bit, but
Yeah. What's overdoing it? Because I don't want to be overdoing it. What does that mean?
I think it's a certain threshold where you understand. All right, like the next step is just like when we see each other.
But what if
I agree with
if
that.
you already had relations with a person, you don't sex them to remind them of the.
Yeah, but
I mean, if you had it, but not prior to
past
having
a certain
it.
point. Like,
Oh,
it's
well.
like, all right.
It's like I had enough pussy pictures. I want the real thing.
Well, I think it's a broad spectrum of what sexting is. Like some people
I'll say this.
play
I'm
with
sorry.
words,
Go
some people
ahead,
play with
say it,
pictures.
say it.
Don't send me no dick pic. If I do not really request it, I really don't like that.
Yeah, because dick's not even like titties. Titties look good.
Titties look good.
Pussy look good. It's a dick. But it's the video
just
with the
don't-
dick when they.
Yeah, I be
had it.
getting them up.
I mean,
I'm done talking.
all right. So no, the game no cap is currently over.
All right,
so-
next segment.
Next
Here we
segment.
go.
So what? That was our
I ain't
new.
mad at
That was our new game, which is called No Cap. Sauceygirlsradio will be bringing the cap in, and you guys gotta tune in so you guys can answer the questions, which is no cap.
Yes.
So next thing we're gonna do, we do have one more thing, one more game, which is called the Battle of the Sexes. But I don't know, should we play it?
We could just discuss it. It was
Let's
a series
discuss
of
it.
questions, and for each question, I don't know if you want to tell Evan the questions, and then we'll get his
Okay.
take on it.
So here is the thing: we were conflicting and going back and forth if we should play this game because of the questions, because it can conflict because it's two girls versus a guy. So we're gonna run down the questions and we're gonna see
It's really like it's
A
really
discussion.
Statements,
Yeah,
and
it's a
then let's
statement.
get your take on it because
Yeah.
we're in a little bit of a disagreement.
Yeah.
With this bullshit.
It's a disagreement.
So you want to read one and I'll read the next one, but just
Okay.
let's go. Okay.
Because we agree and some I agree, some I don't agree. So we're gonna get your take. I'm gonna do the first one. The first one is if I'm paying rent, she's paying utilities.
If I'm paying the car note, she's paying insurance.
If I'm washing dishes, she's cooking.
If I'm paying for the movie, she's buying the snacks. Who buys snacks?
If I'm washing clothes, she's folding them. I think we would do the same thing.
If I'm sweeping the floor, she's gonna mop it. No, I'm gonna leave it dirty. I'm gonna mop it.
If I'm paying for dinner, she's leaving a tip, but you should do that.
If I'm giving her money, she's giving me money. Wow.
We both stacking. What's your thought?
All of that?
Yeah. If this is your lady, this is your woman, this is who you want to be with, this is who you committed with, say that you are on the verge of getting married, on the verge of... Is
that how it goes? Like,
what's your take
if you say
as a man?
I know how I feel. If that is... And we got some other guys in the studio right now, you know what I'm saying? We can get some more opinions.
We do have guys in the studio.
If y'all agree with this, that just lets me know chivalry is super dead. And I'm over it. Evin?
And I have something to say about that too. After
the only one I didn't agree with, you know, I be chefing, I be cooking, so like I don't really expect.
Thank you. Cook and clean.
I love a man that can clean after him after he cooks. I definitely
and clean before, cook, and then clean your mess up.
Clean your dishes.
What the fuck? I'm just gonna eat.
Oh,
period. I mean, I might wash a dish tomorrow.
I mean, you know, to summarize more. I feel like, I guess, as a man, if, like, you in that situation, you're supposed to handle most of the responsibility.
Okay.
I think you have to know who you get into the situation with. If you get into it with somebody that's never really had her own,
they capable of.
She might try to take advantage versus somebody that has had her own but appreciates when.
I get what you're saying with that. The one who's been out on her own, that knows this, knows that.
She still wants it, but will appreciate it more. The one that never had it.
Because you want a man to be a man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And sometimes a man wants to act in a man's role, and a man wants the lady to fall back sometimes and to support him.
Not enough, though, because a lot of times men want to be sunned. They want to be son. They want to be boys.
But some of the women...
They want a mama.
Some of the women got to be transparent about...
Some of them love the nipple.
About the value that they bring back, too.
True.
You know, like, you want somebody to do this and pay your rent and do this and that, but what do you... Like, you don't go to school, you don't work. Like, you can't, it can't...
But that's that's what we call a lazy bitch syndrome.
Yeah, because we can't identify with that.
Well, majority of the women that is on their shit is the ones I don't really see complaining.
Exactly.
To be the ones that's not, that's like, oh, he should be paying this, he should be doing that.
So a guy made this post.
Yeah.
And he's talking about, oh, if I'm doing this, she doing that. I grew up with both my parents, you know what I'm saying? I feel like everything was just... I can't even say balance. It was just how it was. I'm a man. You a woman. We both work. We got 2 kids. The man
stepped up.
This is you do the man shit. Why am I cutting the motherfucking grass? Mama ain't cutting no grass.
That's different.
When my daddy was here.
But yeah, that's different. That's different. Like yard work and all that shit. A woman
taking the garbage out. I ain't gonna lie. I'm the only one in my house that really take the garbage out, and it's like all females in that bitch.
Nope. My son's taking the garbage out every rip. I'm not taking no garbage out.
I need a son.
I'm not taking no garbage out.
A 2-year-old.
But see, it's like a man too. I feel like you
just gonna jump from infant to 2.
You invite a woman to share your...
I can't do the babies.
You invite a woman to share your space in your home, you better damn sure make sure that that's the one you want to do all that shit for.
Yeah, somebody that's with it.
Yeah.
She ain't gonna be no dirty.
Because it ain't about riding her down. Because how many niggas have you dated? I mean, we probably both dated at least 1 or 2 where you got to really ride her down with their ass. But most niggas I've dated, it ain't really riding her down. You just hold them down. But I want somebody to hold me down. Where is my love at?
Some niggas be selling dreams, or maybe they see something where they don't want to say no. But I'm like, it ain't hard to know that, like, okay, I'm not finna do this for this chick. Like, if she go all the way, if she stay with me, like, I'm not finna pay this, and this. Like, you should know that. I think common sense.
Okay, so wait, before we end this segment, I'll say this. So, I left my keys, and I was totally shocked. And this is the only reason why I'm saying this. I left my keys in my office, my house keys, my office keys, my car keys. This was Thursday, because I work from home on Friday. Mm-hmm. And I left it, and I had the security take me back to my office because he was the only one to open my office. And he opened the door for me. Mm-hmm. And I was like, okay. So when we got out the car, go in there, get the key, open it up. I'm trying to get home. I open the door. We get in the car. He was like, don't you ever do that again.
Who, the security guard?
Yeah, I'm like,
okay,
wait. like, I'm like, you right. Shoot, I'm like, I was just trying to go home. Like, no, he was like, don't you open the door again. He was like, you, a man's supposed to open the door for you. I said, what now? I said, well, I ain't used to that. I'm not used to a man running to be like, okay, let me open the door. I had that done to me before, and that shit blew my mind.
Right? That'll do it for you.
Blew my mind.
Don't let me have a little flower, a little rose in the back seat while you waiting on you.
Oh, you open the door. Sometimes when women not used to certain stuff, they be like, what? Okay, he opened doors. He doing this. He doing that. It's sometimes it's just
very
uncommon.
refreshing.
Yeah.
It's refreshing.
So
gives you a little hope.
I was just like, okay. He was like, you never supposed to do that. I was like, okay, cool. That's why we want to do the battle of the sexes. But again, we thank you for coming into the studio. Yes, you are definitely always welcome here. Your family.
Real Zaddy in the building. Didn't know
that.
Zaddy.
What's your upcoming plans for the rest of 2020 before we leave out? Let
So
everybody
soon.
know what's going on. Leave out your social medias and everything.
I just been working on a new project. Like I told y'all, we just did a documentary this past weekend. Just like day in the life stuff. Like I want people to see it's so much complexity to the brand other than just music itself. Like I'm not just, a nigga that be rapping. Like I have, as we talked about before, the merch, like my clothing line coming out. Everything is LLC based. Everything is owned internally in-house. So I'm trying to do that, trying to see where this pandemic thing goes, like see if we can make like a little mini tour happen. It's kind of tough. Like a lot of people don't want to book. But other than that, just building relationships and gaining positive interactions with people in the industry that aren't too bougie. There's some people right now that like the biggest, I guess, what people look at as bigger stars that are paying more attention to their social media, their IGs. You can hit them up, kind of build a relationship with them, get music to them, get working that way. So I'm just trying to continue to figure out like the best way to be visible during these point in times and just remain humble. Thankful to my creator to allow me to, continue to project this talent just to different people. The more and more I make stuff, I'm just grateful that, I was given the opportunity to display the passion I feel when I walk around through music. So I'm just trying to keep getting better at that, give people better material, stuff that they could really hinder on. Like, yeah, he one of them guys. Like, he makes that stuff that is everlasting. So that's what I'm focused on.
Definitely.
Anything with the food? Is the food tasting still happening, or they not? You ain't cooking no vegan meals? Because we remember from the last episode when you said that you was gonna hook us up to do a tasting.
You seen when I did my last cooking with the sweet potatoes and the
I saw,
steak,
yeah.
She was like, oh, he's going crazy.
Catch it every time. So
going crazy.
We didn't get an invite though.
Yeah,
we didn't get an invite.
Well,
we meant that.
We in a pandemic. I didn't know if y'all would, You know what? I'm gonna do a dinner just for y'all too. Just for this.
Please invite us. Sauceygirlsradio will be
I'm gonna interview y'all during the dinner. I'm gonna have my equipment.
That's your first podcast.
Yeah.
Go crazy.
Go.
Free game.
Shout out to
Free
Concrete
game.
Studios. We got over there if you need any help. We always there.
So when we doing it, we gonna
let us know
when you cooking.
Y'all do this everywhere Saturday?
Yes.
All right, next Sunday we doing it.
Shout out
Sunday. So we're gonna have some cornbread.
Y'all see him on camera too. Y'all send me a menu. It'll be ready.
We're definitely gonna send you a menu.
Say less.
Yes.
Right,
say less.
Say less. Over with.
Yeah, so let the people know where they can find you at, where they can reach you at, and how they can follow you to support you.
Yeah, everything is at Evin Knots, at EVINKNOTS. Twitter, Instagram, www.evinknots.com. Just follow them. Everything on there, like I try to post on my story what's going on, what I'm doing, the people I'm working with. Forever grateful for everybody that taps in. It's a blessing that a lot of people take for granted to have people that actually hone into something you do and care about. So I love everybody that has ever listened to anything I've done, watched anything I've done. And at Evin Knots everywhere. I promise I'm a genuine person. I'm not the biggest on social media, but if you say something to me,
we're gonna get you
I try to say something back.
We definitely gonna get you. We appreciate you for everything that you're doing. And it's Saucy Girls Radio. We thank you, Evin Knots, for coming into the studio. Shout out to our new studio. We at Fort Knox Studios.
Feature Farm Studios.
Eric with a K.
Dope setup.
Yes, and Saucy Girls Radio is definitely back. Follow us at Saucy Girls Radio. We have our YouTube channel coming up. It's up and coming. Everybody follow us.
Subscribe.
Yes,
Like the video,
subscribe.
dislike the video. So any type of interaction is good. So
yes,
do y'all
we
thing
want
on there.
all feedback. We thank everybody for following us. We thank everybody for tuning in. Evin Knots is in the building. This will not be the last time that you will see him.
Because we got to eat.
We got to eat.
I hope
We got to make them plates next Sunday.
Yes.
I hope I'm actually somebody.
Yes. And on that note, don't forget, follow us, Saucy Girls Radio. I am Shorty Nick. You follow me on IG, Snapchat at Saucy Girls Radio, Twitter,
Facebook.
Saucy Girls
got a
Radio.
Facebook.
We got Facebook. We got Facebook.
And your Facebook.
And
yeah.
of course, you guys know how I feel. If you guys don't know, you guys are gonna learn on Twitter how I feel about Saucy Girls Radio and me on Facebook. But just follow Saucy Girls Radio. You'll see me on there.
And follow me on Instagram. I am @1Alicia_Mill. I'm @1Alicia_Mill. Also, the bare minimum on Twitter. Follow the radio page on Instagram, Saucy Girls Radio. That's saucy with the E, all one word, as well as Facebook. This is Saucy Girls Radio. Thanks for tuning in.
Holla.
Hey,
And we got Saucy
Radio.
Girls Radio bloopers, aftermath, in the show. And we about to do No Cap.
No cap.
And we got Von De Niro in the studio with us. We about to pull the cap. We about to have him pull the cap. And, you know, it spilled.
Yeah, I was gonna do that.
It spilled all
I was gonna do
I
it.
knew that shit was
That
gonna
was my
happen.
thing.
You should have did it, but
But you ain't let me do it.
you gonna do a redo?
Nah, do y'all thing. We gonna
Recap and go.
Alright.
What does it say?
Shortest time for orgasm.
Ooh, now we getting real saucy aftermath. What's your shortest time?
My shortest time?
Yeah, is that?
Alright, I don't know. Maybe like 5 minutes.
Speaking to the mic.
I said, I don't know, maybe like 5 minutes. I don't know.
You don't know?
No, I don't know. I don't be trying to nut quick.
Are you capping? I feel like
No
he's
cap.
capping.
No
He capping.
cap. No
Cap.
cap.
I feel
No
cap. Cap is in the studio. I
No
gotta call Cap.
No cap.
I
I
gotta
swear to
call
God.
Cap.
I swear to God. I swear to God.
5 minutes.
5 minutes. I ain't never came under 5 minutes. Like,
Okay.
No cap.
50-second video one time. Nigga.
Big facts. Big
Motherfucker
facts.
had to edit that
Big
shit.
facts.
I got a
Nah,
30-second
big
video. I
facts.
don't know nothing about what y'all talking about.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Damn.
and I be thinking like,
Shit.
damn, for real, I bet.
30 seconds.
Niggas probably ain't got no pussy in a while.
I ain't
Nigga
never-
probably ain't got no pussy in a while.
Oh.
That's why it's like 30 seconds really like you ain't even
Hell
do
no,
nothing.
I ain't never came.
He didn't even jag off before he got to that bitch.
I ain't never came within 5 minutes.
All right, Nikki, your turn.
No, that's a big nut.
Wait,
but
wait, wait,
I ain't never
wait,
came within
wait.
5 minutes. Cause
Shout out to the Saucy Girls
Never.
Radio aftermath.
no
Never.
cap, never. I ain't never came within 5 minutes.
I would say if I would come
I've been
within
getting
5
pussy
minutes.
since I was 5.
I
Shit.
love him.
No cap.
Now what now?
That's no cap right there.
All right, pull it. Let's do it.
It's his turn again or what?
It's his turn. We gonna let the man pull because it's our girls.
Another
It's
one.
called Saucy
All right,
Girls.
cool.
Pull,
I'm
pull,
pulling
pull,
yellow
pull,
this
pull.
time.
Let's go. What we got?
Favorite part of your body?
Ooh.
Okay, my favorite part of the body is most definitely, yes, the booty and the pussy.
Of your
goes
body.
Of my body.
Yeah, and both. It's both though, both.
My body, I don't know. Like I ain't conceited or I'm humble with it, so I don't know.
So you say it's the pussy and
like,
the booty?
Like maybe my lips or something. I don't know. My lips might be my favorite part of my body. You know.
I'm in the
But
middle.
different woman,
Cause
your
women-
favorite part of the body, female body, you said the
pussy or
and
the booty?
The
So
pussy
what's
and
your
the booty.
favorite?
Really, the waist too. Like the waist got to go into the booty and the pussy. Like
The
you know what I'm
booty and the
saying?
pussy.
It has
Okay,
to-
that's cool.
it
So
has to
what's
be
your
a
favorite part
good-
of your body on yourself?
I just said my lips. My
Your
lips.
lips.
Yes,
Okay.
my
So your
lips.
lips must do dangerous.
I guess.
I really don't want to hear that.
mean,
Wait.
They
First
do
of all,
dangerous.
First of all, it is Saucy Girls Aftermath. This is my brother. He's on here with us, and we are doing bloopers, and this is the aftermath after we
Disclaimer.
get turned. So here it goes, and this is where we at. And he said it's his lips and all that stuff.
That's what I think.
So should I get passed over, or should it get passed to me?
I mean, somebody else should pull a card now.
I thought we was all answering the same question.
No,
So
we
what was
answering the
that?
same question.
Oh, okay.
You wanna go?
It's the favorite
You
body
wanna go?
part.
Mine.
Favorite body part. Wait, favorite part of your body.
And dudes.
Next, my nipples.
And then it
'cause
says
they
shortest
get me off.
time for orgasm. So
My nipples, they kiss me off.
go ahead. Somebody
My
else,
nipples.
somebody else answer.
Pass. Nah.
Oh no, it's my turn. So for me, what on my body, it's like my whole body.
Yeah.
It just does it for me. It's the whole body for me. The face, the lips, the talk, the walk, the ass, the everything. You know what I'm saying? It's the everything for me. Personally, if I'm talking about me.
Hello.
But on the male, it's like the smell. It's like the way I feel. If I stand next to you,
and
you
I
put
can
your
smell
arms
you,
around me, and I can just feel you in the parts where I can't feel myself. Like, hug yourself. Everybody in the room, hug yourself real quick. Give yourself a hug. Give yourself a hug. Everybody. Everybody. Look, everybody, hug yourself. Hug yourself real quick. Hug yourself.
Hold your arms out.
When you're doing little
Hug your neighbor.
Listen to me. Right. You rolling?
Hold your arms out.
Everybody under the sound of my voice.
It's a blessing.
Under the sound of my voice.
Hold your
Talk to the
arms out.
preacher.
Hug yourself.
And we gonna hug ourselves.
Do you smell good?
Stop.
me.
Listen.
I smell good. I'm in this bitch.
Can I get an
Y'all
amen,
listen to
brother?
I smell good.
Stop.
Sit down. Everybody smell good.
No, I want everybody to, if you hug yourself, listen to me. You hug yourself right now.
What if everybody?
No,
What if you get a whiff for funk?
What if you know you smell good? You still got hug yourself?
It ain't about that because you won't let me finish. Let me finish. If you hug yourself right now,
They can't see
I
you.
can hug myself. I can hug myself in the most intimate way that I
It
can.
feel good.
And guess what? It's gonna feel good. But guess what?
Yeah.
Even I can't reach the places that I would like to and make myself feel even better. The way that another person can. The way that I could grab myself right now and feel so good and cozy and warm at night. That's how I get to sleep. That's why I go to bed at 8:30.
I do that all the time.
I
Okay.
be sleep as fuck.
I be
Motherfucker,
knocked
wake
out.
me
You
up.
all
feel
been
If I gotta
like,
go to the bathroom, I go to the bathroom and guess what? I go
I
back
wake
to
up at
bed
12 o'clock
and
like,
just go right the
goddamn.
fuck back to sleep. Motherfuckers be battling a whole nother shit, G. And now that I'm on camera and y'all listening, but I'm gonna tell y'all this. Get somebody that can hold you like that to the places you can't reach. I can't reach the
creep
the
can
real
hold
good
you.
parts.
Any creep
Right,
can hold
right,
you.
They can't really
right,
feel
right.
you. They not gonna really be able to feel you.
But any creep
Right.
can feel you.
Any creep can hold you.
To my any creep.
I can hit your hip.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But everybody ain't gonna be able to feel you.
No.
All right, no. And I'm sorry, this is a blooper, you know what I'm saying?
This is Shana.
And I'm finna go.
Man, y'all
Because
finna
now
have to
everybody
pull
acting like, look
No,
at
no,
me
no,
like I'm
no,
crazy. I
no,
knew
no,
this was
no,
gonna
no.
happen.
Y'all finna have to pull another
One more.
Yeah.
Show ass out. One more.
Pull another one. Y'all gotta pull another one.
Okay, we gonna pull it together.
Yeah.
Okay, that one. She pulled.
You put one too? You supposed to put one too?
Okay, I pulled one too.
Yeah.
I
Bet.
picked my favorite color. You go first.
Have you ever had sex in the car? Boring. Duh,
Who hasn't
yes.
done that?
20,000 times.
Boo.
Period.
No cap.
We've
Everybody
done
done had
that.
sex in the car.
Okay.
Everybody.
Okay. Longest
Everybody-
time
everybody
for
done had sex in the car.
orgasm. Mine is longest time for orgasm.
So what's the longest amount of time
That
it
you
took
had
you
an
to have
orgasm?
orgasm? Yeah, how long did it take? What was
Longest-
the longest?
What's
With me?
Longest time for
Y'all
orgasm.
talking about me?
All of you and your own experience, like not you and
The longest time I had an orgasm? You talking about
no.
like,
How long did it take? The longest amount of time it took for you to have an orgasm.
well, how about y'all answer first? Because y'all, that's the shit y'all pull, bro. Y'all gotta answer that shit first.
Okay,
I'll answer after y'all.
this my thing, and
A
this
week?
is
What the fuck?
look. Okay, I'll say
Your
this.
ass
This
sick.
my thing. It's gonna start
No,
up a whole.
no.
it's gonna-
Hold on.
Nah, I'm just
Wait a
asking.
minute. This bloopers,
No.
right?
No.
So look,
For one
this
guy, I
bloopers-
would say 60 seconds.
Hey, hold on, cuz. Now, look, this bloopers, right? So I had to hop in even without a chat, y'all. What's up? How y'all doing? Free TNT. But look, no.
You don't
look,
know what they doing?
The longest time is never. Because when I'm fucked up and I'm off something else, shit, sometimes the motherfucker don't let you come.
I'm about to say no.
No.
Look,
No,
bro.
Hey,
you're not in the conversation.
Off drugs.
You're not in the
drugs.
thing.
No.
Nah, not
listen.
if it's like
Gee, oh my
that.
God,
No,
come on, bro.
You're giving that we're not all on drugs.
Yeah, no.
Bro,
Drugs. Why you gotta
No,
put
no.
that
No,
out
you
there?
said.
Back
I'm
up.
saying,
Back
It's
up.
over with. It's okay. It's
is
okay.
It's done.
No,
It's done. The
no cap,
question
though.
was. The
Y'all
question was.
I
What's the
was-
longest?
People be trying to cap like that.
You had.
All right.
What's the shortest time for orgasm? The short.
You said 60 seconds.
I'm sorry. Everybody quiet in the studio.
You said 60 seconds.
I misread it, guys. It's the shortest time for orgasm. Me, 60 seconds.
You said 60 seconds. All right, it's you next. Go ahead.
Me, 60 seconds, 1 minute.
Really?
In a minute, I can orgasm in a minute. The
Really?
dick hitting the spot.
If you
doing
know what the
it's
fuck
doing,
you doing,
What the fuck?
30.
it don't take that motherfucker long.
You
Yo,
only get
wow.
one 30 second nigga. You don't get 1 or 2 30-second
Wait a
niggas.
minute. Wait.
And it's
Y'all
over.
tweaking. Was it foreplay or some shit? Like what?
No.
No foreplay. 60 seconds.
That's how good it was. We ain't need no foreplay before you start choking me.
Both of them. Both of them.
Go.
What he say? What's the question? What you do?
Do you slap/choke during sex?
You do the whole combo?
Both.
I put
What?
tapes
The
around
whole combo.
You do the whole combo. I'm done.
It ain't right if you don't get the combo.
You say it ain't right if you get the combo?
It ain't right if you don't get the combo. You go to McDonald's, you gonna order what? A number one. You want the combo, right? Like you want the combo. You gonna give it the
You
combo.
don't get the burger without the fries, right?
Who gonna get the burger without the fries?
When you have without a sweet tea or something, you know what I'm saying? Look, I got a question. Look.
It's a 3-piece combo.
Hey,
It's a 3-piece
Okay,
combo.
so it's Sauceygirls Radio in the studio. This is how we do in the studio.
Wait, I got one question.
In the studio, Sauceygirls Radio.
Hey, cuz,
And we
look.
are lit.
Let me ask one question.
We
No, fuck that. We still in.
We done.
Shout out to Red Bull. Because Red Bull eats Wayne. I'm on board.
Cut all that shit out.